Welcome to the city of Puebla, Mexico. Founded in 1531 by Spanish settlers, it was originally named Ciudad de los Angeles, or City of Angels. It's most famous, or at least in the United States, for the 1862 battle in which 2,000 Mexican soldiers repelled 6,000 French soldiers. Of course, these 6,000 French soldiers were stricken by diarrhea, so it really helped. You may know this holiday in remembrance as Cinco de Mayo. Now, let's see what Puebla has to offer. We're currently standing in the Zocalo, or the Center Plaza. Throughout the city's history, this area has been used for bullfights, theater, and the occasional hanging. But what's most stunning is right behind me. That is the famous Cathedral here of Puebla. Construction began in 1550, and it is definitely the highlight of the Zocalo. It took about 100 years to complete the cathedral, and here's an interesting thing. The cathedral is actually on the 500 peso note of the Mexican currency. Here we have the Iglesia de San Cristobal, or the Church of St. Christopher. This typifies the Baroque style of architecture from the 17th century and is almost completely intact. Here we have Teatro Principal, or Principal Theater. It's been in continuous use since 1759 with the exception of 1902 when there was a small fire. This is the Temple of San Francisco. In the North Chapel is the mummified body of San Sebastian de Aparicio, a Spaniard who emigrated to Mexico in 1533. He's now the patron saint of drivers, merchants, and farm workers, and his canonized corpse attracts a stream of worshippers every year. Behind me is the Museum of the Mexican Revolution. They're celebrating their 60th anniversary. Let's go check out a little bit of history. Puebla is the cradle of the Mexican Revolution. The Mexican Revolution was the first armed social uprising of the 20th century, which was caused by President Porfirio Diaz being in charge for 31 years without any good plan for succession, which led to an agrarian insurrection rising up and taking over, and leading to the great Mexico that we have today. Even in open-air shopping malls, there's an entrance and an exit, and everyone's wearing a mask. If you can't find what you're looking for in the local shops, there's always a Walmart. Okay, so a good friend of mine told me I need to come into this bar here and get the groseritas. So you just saw it getting made. Let's see how it tastes. Ooh, that's pretty good. It's got aguardiente, lemon, some cinnamon, and some soda, and some other ingredients that were spoken way too fast, but it's pretty good. If you come here, I recommend it. In case you're wondering, I have no mask on because I am literally the only, I was the only person in the bar. But hey, there's no other customers and only the employees. Wow, craziest thing just happened here at the hotel. So apparently a long-term guest in management had a difference of opinion, shall we say, and yes, they started yelling at each other. Management called the police. The police were here like in 2 minutes, made the guy move out immediately, and but I gotta tell you, the Mexican police showed up with like 15 police officers, and they were extremely professional. I guess when you show up with 15 against one, you have that luxury, but yeah, very professional, friendly, and yeah, check out these pictures. Mexico has some of the best food I've ever seen. Whether it be an open-air restaurant, a local taco stand like this where they have got the meat on the spit, or even just in an alleyway where people are making food and serving it up. Everything's great here, and yeah, if you're gonna come to Mexico, you can even just come for the food. It's well worth the trip. This morning we're having a traditional breakfast here in Mexico of horchata, which is a plant-based milk. In this case here in Mexico, it's made out of white rice. And there's mole de panza. Panza is actually part of the stomach of the meat. So yeah, that'll be interesting. Everything here comes with lime and cebollas or onions and of course tortillas. So let's fill our stomachs with stomachs.
Pelonas, molotes, chalupas.
Okay, so here in Puebla they have little candy stores, and I saw the sign and I had to check it out. It said pedos, which is English for farts. And apparently pedos are these little candies that are chocolate, they're little small pieces of chocolate that are called farts. So come get your chocolate farts. Well, this concludes my time here in the city of Puebla. I've been here for about a week, enjoying the culture, the food, and acclimatizing for the mountain I'm about to climb tomorrow, Pico de Orizaba, at 5,636 meters or 18,490 feet. It's nothing to take lightly, especially with any mountain. You have to respect it and be well prepared. So, all right, thanks for watching this video on Puebla, and hopefully the next video will be one on Pico de Orizaba.